we're just going to ignore my hair because it's very humid and there's not a lot I can do about it, so just enjoy this hot mess. Hi guys, it's Izzy and today I'm going to be doing a June book haul. There's a lot of books. I bought a lot of books. I'm gonna have to go on a bit of a book buying ban. It's got a little bit out of control. Could be worse though. So, I mean, I've restrained myself. I've reined myself in. It's just when there's a good deal, I can't not buy it. It just calls to me. I haven't paid full price for any of these books except one. I'm a bargain shopper. Love that for me. Yeah, I'm not that rich, so. The first and only new release I bought is Red, White and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. Finally, this pre-order came in. I think they'd forgotten about my pre-order. Yes, I finally have this beautiful book in my possession. I'm very excited about it. If you have somehow been living under a rock and don't know what it's about a boy called Alex who is the son of the first female president of the United States and Henry, who is a British prince. They have a sort of altercation and their relationship is very strained, but for their public image they have to be seen hanging out together and being nice to each other after they've fallen out. So it's like a hate to love type situation. I'm very excited about it. And also this cover is so cute. I love it. The pink is really working. Big fan. The next book I bought from my hospital bookshop because that's where the cool kids hang out. The first book I got is The Woman in the Window by AJ Finn. I don't know much about this except that a woman who is agoraphobic sees something happening from out her window and she has to figure out what she's gonna do about the thing that she saw because she can't really go outside. So that puts a spanner in the works. It's a mystery, it's a thriller. Don't want to know too much going into it because I want to be surprised. But yes, looking forward to reading this one. The next book is The Life of Pi by Yann Martel. I have seen the movie of this, but then I realised I'd never actually read it and I saw it at the bookshop and I thought I would give it a go. It seems very interesting. I really liked the movie, so I just thought I'd give the book a read. Oh, I didn't say what it's about. It's about a boy who gets stuck on a boat with a tiger. If that doesn't sell you, what will? That's all you need from life. The next book I picked up is The 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. Who cares? This is a book about an old man who dies, and once he gets to heaven, your life is explained by 5 people you never actually met during your life, and you learn more about your life, I guess. This is a pretty famous book, I believe, and my mum was like, you should read it, and I was like, yeah, I should read it. So that was it. I think it sounds extremely interesting. Not the cutest cover in the world, but you've just got to make do. Next book I picked up was Pieces of Her by Karen Slaughter. Again, I don't know much about this because this is a thriller, so I don't want to go into knowing too much, but I do know it's about a mass shooting and then a mystery thriller ensues. That's all I know about it, but I have heard a lot of great things about Karen Slaughter's books, so I thought I'd give one of them a go and I'm pretty excited to read it. The final book I picked up from my hospital bookshop was a fantastic find. That is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is the beautiful hardcover edition. I saw it and I couldn't let it sit there at the bookshop. I needed it in my life. Who doesn't need Taylor Jenkins Reid's books in their lives? I certainly do. This book is about Daisy Jones who joins a band and they are Daisy Jones and the Six, and it chronicles the rise and the downfall of the band and why they ended up splitting. It's told in like a oral summary type way where just all the characters speak and share their side of the story. So I love Taylor Jenkins Reid and I love this cover. The next book I picked up was Everything Leads to You by Nina LaCour. This is a book about a girl called Emmy who is a production designer in film, and she finds a letter about an old movie star and starts investigating his life and also falling in love. So seems cool. It's a cute cover. I'm very excited to read it. The next book I picked up was Queens of Geek by Jen Wilde. I am really excited to read this book. I've heard great things about it. It's about 3 friends who go to like a Comic-Con type event. Is it Comic-Con? It's like a convention type thing. I doubt it's called Comic-Con. It's about a girl who is a vlogger and her 2 best friends coming along to the convention with her. It's geeky and there's romance. Sounds delightful. I'm very excited to read it. I love this cover. It's so cute, and yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about this. So I'm hoping it may be a new fave contemporary for me, because I've not been having much luck with those. So fingers crossed this is going to be a win for me. The next book I picked up was The Cabin at the End of the World by Paul Tremblay. I don't really know what this is about. This is a thriller type apocalyptic book. It sounds exciting and I'm excited to read it. Again, I don't want to know too much going in because it's a thriller, but I've heard very mixed things about it, but it sounds like a very quick and interesting read, so I'm hoping that even if it's not like some work of literary genius, I still have a fun time reading it. So yeah. The next book I picked up was The Truth About Keeping Secrets by Savannah Brown. This is a book about a girl whose dad has recently died. She thinks it may be suspicious because he was the psychologist in the town and obviously therefore knew a lot of people's lives, so she thinks it could have perhaps been a murder rather than a car crash. She also builds a relationship with the homecoming queen of the town, and that I believe turns into more than a friendship, but it is an unlikely relationship that the town isn't so keen on. This is like a mystery grieving type novel. It sounds very interesting. I've heard a lot of great things about Savannah Brown, and all in all I'm very curious to read this book. The next book I picked up was Stepsister by Jennifer Donnelly. I've seen quite a lot of great reviews going around about this book recently. It's sort of a Cinderella retelling, but it's about one of the ugly stepsisters, Isabel, and it follows her journey, and I think it's a very feminist book, and it sounds really interesting because I've always found the ugly stepsisters interesting characters, and I think taking one of their stories and it's about whether mean people can change and whether you can change your future even when you've not done great things in your past, and it sounds extremely interesting and I'm really looking forward to reading it. The next book I picked up was A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. This is a book about a girl called Pippa. She lives in a small town that was very well known for a murder that happened a while ago. Pippa chooses that as her final senior project, and she starts to uncover a lot of things that she didn't expect, and it starts to turn into more of a dangerous mystery, I guess. And yeah, I've also seen a lot of great things about this book as well, so I don't know that much about it, but I've heard only good things about it, so I'm very interested to see what it's all about. So yeah. The final book I picked up was Wondersmith by Jessica Townsend. I've already read this book, but I wanted the paperback copy to go along with my paperback of Nevermore. This is the second book in the Trials of Morrigan Crow series. I'm obsessed with this series. It's one of my favourite series of all time, and these covers are beautiful. I can't really tell you what this book is about because obviously it would be a spoiler for the first book, but Nevermore is about a girl called Morrigan Crow who is a cursed child. Everything that goes wrong is her fault because of when she was born, but one day she is whisked away by an eccentric mentor named Jupiter North, and she has to compete in trials to enter the Wonder Society. and it's the most wonderful middle grade book I've ever read. I'm obsessed with this series, and if you like middle grade even a tiny bit, read this series because I'm obsessed with it. Yeah, so I love these covers, they're so pretty, and I just want to read this book all the time. So yeah, that is all the books I've picked up in June so far. I think I may need to slow down a little bit and maybe just only buy pre-orders that I desperately need in my life. So yeah, but at least I got bargains on all of these, so that makes me feel better. I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly am hoping to enjoy those books. If you'd like to subscribe for some more bookish content, that'd be great. Thank you so much for watching. I will leave my Twitter and Goodreads down below, and I will see you next time. Bye!